Welcome to FlyEaglesFly News, where Eagles fans get the hottest and most up-to-date news in the quickest fashion possible. If you love the Eagles as much as we do, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and let's fly high together. Let's dive straight into the heart of the matter today. If you're an Eagles fan, you know that A.J. Brown is absolutely crucial to the team. So why would anyone even consider trading him? There's no way we're letting one of our best players go to shine somewhere else. Now, we've heard the talk about AJ's hamstring injury, which was an issue back in the preseason. This isn't the first time AJ has dealt with this type of injury. I had a chance to chat with him during training camp, and he told me that this is going to be something that he'll need to manage all season long. A hamstring injury isn't something that just magically gets fixed with time. It's an ongoing process, with constant rehab and maintenance. This is exactly why he's not suiting up for the game right now. But let me tell you something, no teammate, especially not someone like Devonta Smith, is questioning A.J. Brown's impact on the team. The guy is a leader in every sense of the word. He might not say much, but when he speaks, people listen. His presence on the field, the way he carries himself, it's infectious. He works harder than anyone, and you can see it in the way he approaches the game. He's not just a wide receiver, he's a force. His heart is fully committed to the Eagles, and we all know it. Now, I keep telling you all this. A.J. Brown may be a little bit of a nuisance off the field at times. Let's be honest, he can get under people's skin, but that's just part of what makes him who he is. He's one of the best players, if not the best player, on the team. And there's no way we're getting rid of him for nothing. The Eagles aren't that dumb, folks. A.J. Brown is staying right here, and he's going nowhere. Some people might have thought that the Eagles could perform just fine without A.J. Brown, especially after that Giants game, where we managed to put up 38 points without him. But let's be real for a second. If A.J. Brown had been on the field, we would have likely put up 50 points. I'm telling you, the guy is that dynamic. And let's talk about his frustration. Does A.J. Brown feel it? I don't know. He's not the type to show that side. But let's be clear, I love A.J. Brown for everything he brings to the Eagles. Without him, I don't think we do what we did in 2022 or even last season. His presence on the field forces defenses to pay attention. The guy is a legitimate threat out there, and we've seen it. So, no, A.J. Brown isn't going anywhere anytime soon. While we're on the topic of players making a huge impact, let's switch gears and talk about Maro Djuma, who is having a breakout season that's simply impossible to ignore. Now, you know I've been a huge fan of Milton Williams, and losing him was tough. But Maro Djuma? He's showing up in a big way. So, the question is, can he truly replace Williams? We've got a bit of a comparison for you here. We're 8 weeks into the season, and if you look at the numbers, Maro Djuma and Milton Williams are pretty much neck and neck in terms of production. Williams has 3.5 sacks and 25 total pressures, coming off 211 pass rushing snaps. Meanwhile, Djuma has 3 sacks and 28 total pressures from just 28 snaps. That's some seriously impressive efficiency. Both are playing at a high level, and the Eagles have a big decision to make moving forward. Do they keep Jordan Davis or Maro Djuma? Both guys are balling out, but given that Davis was a first-round pick, he likely has the higher upside. But here's the thing. Ty Robinson better watch out because Maro Djuma is about to make a name for himself. He's showing that he's the next big thing to come out of the Eagles' defensive factory, and I can already see him getting a contract worth over $100 million. The dude is absolutely balling, and I couldn't be more excited for him. The Eagles' scouting department continues to impress, finding gems like Djuma, while players drafted in later rounds, like the guy who went to the Rams, aren't even making their teams. It just goes to show you the caliber of talent we've got on this roster. Maro Djuma looks like a star in the making. Now let's give a shout out to another guy who's flying under the radar, but certainly not in Philadelphia, Devonta Smith. Man, if you haven't seen the clip I posted on Twitter, you need to check it out. I was watching the All-22 footage, and let me tell you, Devonta Smith is literally unguardable. Yeah, I know it was against Deonte Banks and some backup corners, but guess what? Devonta Smith does that to top-tier corners too. The way he runs his routes, the precision, the separation, it's on another level. Smith is currently ranked in the top 6 in receiving yards, and I believe he's sitting at number 6 right now. He's proving that he's one of the best wideouts in the game, and I couldn't be happier for him. In a recent interview, Devonta Smith made it clear that he wants to make it to the Pro Bowl, and you know what? I'm all for it. This guy has been an incredible number 2 to A.J. Brown, but it's time for him to flourish. He's earned it. He's put up impressive numbers, broke rookie records, and now he wants that Pro Bowl selection. If he gets All-Pro honors, even better, but I believe he's more than deserving of a Pro Bowl spot. What's really great about Devonta Smith is that he's one of the most unselfish guys you'll ever meet. Off the field, he's a cool, calm, collected individual. But when it comes to football, he wants the ball in his hands. He's constantly talking to the coaches, pushing for more opportunities, and that's the kind of drive we love to see. What's even better, he doesn't go to the media with distractions. When he does speak, it's a surprise to us, because he's so focused on the task at hand. Devonta Smith is all business, and that's why I'm such a fan of his. Now, let's move on to the most important player on the team, Jalen Hurts. This guy has been on fire, and it's honestly not even a surprise anymore. He's just out here proving that he's one of the best quarterbacks in the league, and he's doing it with style. Last week, after his perfect rating and 4-touchdown performance, Hurts was asked if he's heating up, if he's playing his best football. His response, "I think the best is yet to come." And that's exactly what we want to hear. Hurts is so confident in himself, and it shows on the field. He's playing at an MVP level right now, and if he keeps this up, there's no doubt in my mind he'll be in the MVP conversation by the end of the season. I know some people, looking at you, Cowboys fans, are out here trying to argue for Dak, but you can't ignore what Hurts has done this season. Statistically, he's keeping up with, if not outperforming, the likes of Patrick Mahomes, Matthew Stafford, and Baker Mayfield. Hurts has been phenomenal, and I can't wait to see how the rest of the season unfolds. He's already shown us a glimpse of greatness, but what's even more exciting is the fact that he believes his best is still ahead of him. And honestly, as Eagles fans, we can't help but get hyped about it. The way he's playing right now, it's clear that Hurts is not just looking to win games. He's looking to dominate. He wants to prove, week after week, that he's one of the most dangerous quarterbacks in the NFL. And every time he takes the field, he's doing exactly that. But let's not forget how far he's come. We saw him struggle early in his career, no question about it. But what's been incredible to watch is his development. Hurts has worked tirelessly to improve every aspect of his game. And now, we're seeing the results. He's more confident, more accurate, and more comfortable in the pocket than ever before. The growth we're witnessing is phenomenal, and you just get the sense that he's not satisfied yet. There's still so much more he wants to accomplish, and he's determined to do it. That mentality is exactly why Hurts is so special. It's not just about the stats. Although, let's be real, they're amazing. It's about the way he carries himself. He has this quiet confidence that makes you believe in him, even when the odds are stacked against him. Hurts is the type of leader who doesn't need to say much. He leads by example, with every pass, every run, and every play. His teammates follow his lead, and they believe in him. That's a rare quality to have, and it's what makes Hurts such an incredible asset to the Eagles. Now, you can't talk about Hurts' success without mentioning the players around him. Let's talk about the offense as a whole and how these pieces are coming together. The Eagles' offensive line has been incredible this season. It's clear that Hurts has the protection he needs to make plays, and that's something we can't take for granted. Having an offensive line that can give you that kind of time to survey the field is a game changer. And then, of course, we have the weapons Hurts has at his disposal. With A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith on the outside, Hurts has two of the most dynamic wide receivers in the NFL, and they're proving it every single game. A.J. Brown, as we've already discussed, is an absolute beast. His impact on this offense cannot be overstated. The dude is a physical force, capable of taking over games when he's at his best. His presence on the field forces defenses to pay extra attention, which, of course, opens up opportunities for guys like Devonta Smith. And let's not forget about Dallas Goedert, who has been consistent and reliable in the middle of the field. Hurts is working with a loaded arsenal, and that's only going to make him even more dangerous as the season progresses. Speaking of Devonta Smith, let's dive a little deeper into what he's been doing this season. The man is a route-running machine, and if you haven't seen the highlights, you need to check them out. His footwork is next level, and he has this ability to separate from defenders in ways that leave you shaking your head. When you watch Smith play, you can see that he's just in a different league compared to most receivers. Even against top-tier corners, he finds a way to get open. His speed, his hands, and his ability to read the defense. These are all traits that make him one of the most underrated wide receivers in the NFL right now. If you haven't been paying attention to Devonta Smith this season, you might want to start. The kid is special. And let's not forget about the running game. With Miles Sanders leading the charge in the backfield, the Eagles have a balanced attack that's tough to stop. Sanders has the vision and the burst to break off big runs, and he's been a key part of this offense. But what makes the running game even more dangerous is Jalen Hurts' ability to move the ball with his legs. Hurts is a dual-threat quarterback, and that opens up so many options for the offense. Defenses can't afford to focus solely on the running backs because Hurts can take off at any moment and turn a broken play into a huge gain. That element of surprise is what makes the Eagles' offense so difficult to defend. Now, as much as we're hyped about the offense, we have to give some love to the defense as well. The Eagles have been playing some of the most aggressive, opportunistic defense we've seen in recent years. They've been causing turnovers, putting pressure on quarterbacks, and shutting down opposing offenses. The defensive line has been a force to be reckoned with, and that's something we haven't always been able to say in the past. This year, though, they've been consistently getting after the quarterback and setting the tone for the rest of the team. The secondary has been solid as well, with Darius Slay and James Bradbury locking down receivers and making plays when it matters most. The defense is playing at a high level, and they're complementing the offense perfectly. Looking ahead, it's clear that the Eagles are a team to be reckoned with. If Jalen Hurts continues to play at the level he's been playing, and if the offense keeps clicking, this team is going to be tough to stop. The combination of Hurts' leadership, the weapons around him, and the defense playing at an elite level makes the Eagles one of the most complete teams in the NFL right now. And let's not forget, there's still room for growth. We're only getting started. If Hurts can keep improving and the offense keeps firing on all cylinders, the sky's the limit for this team. As we look towards the rest of the season, we can expect to see even more from Jalen Hurts and the rest of the Eagles. The MVP conversation is starting to heat up, and if Hurts keeps putting up numbers like he has been, there's no reason why he won't be in the mix. This is a special season for the Eagles, and we're all along for the ride. Get ready, because things are just getting started. The Eagles are flying high, and it's going to be one wild ride. Stay tuned, Eagles Nation. This team is on a mission, and they're not slowing down anytime soon. FlyEaglesFly News family, smash subscribe and hit like. Your support keeps the freshest Philadelphia Eagles updates flying in. Drop your take in the comments, and let's talk birds. Philadelphia is buzzing with shock and disbelief tonight as whispers grow louder around one of the NFL's most electrifying quarterbacks. Rumors are swirling that Jalen Hurts, the heart and soul of the Eagles offense, could be on his way out of the city of brotherly love. Sources close to the team, though hesitant to confirm anything, suggest that discussions are already underway behind closed doors, sending fans into a frenzy across social media and local sports bars. Hurts has been more than just a quarterback for Philadelphia. He's been a symbol of resilience, energy, and hope for a franchise that has chased glory for decades. His dual-threat style, leadership on and off the field, and uncanny ability to rise to the occasion in big moments have made him a fan favorite and a household name. The idea of him leaving, even just as speculation, feels like the city is bracing for a heartbreak. Insiders hint that potential trade talks or contract negotiations could be at the heart of the matter. Teams with deep pockets and playoff ambitions may already be circling, hoping to lure Hurts into a new chapter, and Philadelphia management is reportedly weighing options carefully. Some suggest this could be a strategic move, while others fear it might be the beginning of a rebuild that could leave the Eagles' faithful stunned. The timing of this rumor is particularly sensitive. Hurts has just led the team through a season full of high expectations, and fans are now left wondering if they'll see him donning green and white next season. Speculation about potential destinations ranges from perennial contenders to underdog teams ready to make a splash. Meanwhile, local pundits are split, some urging the Eagles to hold on to their star, others warning that difficult decisions might be looming. For now, Philly remains in suspense, with every tweet, press conference, and insider whisper dissected with the intensity of a playoff game. The thought of life without Jalen Hurts is hard to imagine, yet the rumor refuses to fade, leaving the city caught between hope and heartbreak. One thing is certain. If Hurts does leave, the ripple effects will be felt far beyond the locker room, shaking the entire fan base and changing the landscape of the league in ways only time will reveal. That's a wrap from FlyEaglesFly News. If you want the fastest Eagles updates, subscribe, drop a like, and turn on the bell. Sound off in the comments. Let's talk birds.